it's very contingent on your budget. Meaning, if Tesla's $600 a share, or if Meta's $700 a share, you have to buy a lot of Meta shares to even make money with that strategy, right? But if you're trading options, it's a hack. You're basically, and for people that don't know what options trading is, you're predicting what's going to happen to a stock by a certain date. So when I said earlier, full conviction swings, what we're doing is setting an expiration date that's very far out and saying, hey, even if like Trump says some crazy stuff, or Musk does this, or big market movers say things and ruin the like the price of the stock for a little bit, it doesn't matter because we have a lot of time for this contract to become true, for this prediction to become true. And that's why the swings are full conviction. So to answer your question, instead of buying low and selling high, which is the second level of sophistication, you need to just understand how the biggest hedge funds in the world are trading, and that is by swinging options trades.
Options made me a lot of money, and I'm not gonna lie, and it's also broken me too. But it's if you play it right and you have a swing trade, like there's a lot of money to be made.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
What you just said. If it can't break you, it can't make you rich. The S&P, you can like do that. It'll never break you. You'll never lose all your money. Even the market crash in 2008, if you had just waited it out, which nobody did, you would have been back up.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
No. So that's the point, is that like you can buy a laundromat, you can start an Airbnb business, you can do all of these different things, but those are things that can cripple you if you do it wrong. If you trade options wrong, you can be crippled. You can go bankrupt. But if you do it right, you can become very, very wealthy.
You know, you put something on here that I thought that was really, really interesting, is that trading success is a mindset versus strategy. So I was in a group, we were trading, I'm not going to name the group, but we were trading live, and there was like a guru. He didn't want to trade at all, which was like really weird, and one of the students like kind of called him out on it. But we were all kind of hanging out, and you know, he was just identifying patterns. He's like, you should buy this or that. And the lady next to me was trading, and she was just trading a lot. And I was like looking over at her, trying to figure out what she was doing. And she actually nailed a play. And it was like, it was rolling. And she sold it like way too soon. And this thing like rolled like, I'm talking about like almost $4, right? And I'm like looking at this lady, and she's still like doing these, making $5 or $10 a trade. And I would look at her, like, it would kind of remind me of like watching somebody play the slot machine at a casino. And she would just be like, okay, well, I'm going to play the stock. Okay, cool. I made 5 cents. And I paid the stock. Okay, cool. It paid me 7 cents. Okay, cool. And just back and forth, back and forth. And her account was real small. And I was just like, you know, cool. Like, you did all that work and you maybe made like $20.
People have no value for their time because they don't understand how money is made. Whereas, like, for us, we've seen 10 grand in 2 hours. We've seen 20 grand in 2 hours. Why would I? Yeah, people just don't have value for their time, man. There's no other way to say it.
I had this other guy that sat like on the other end of the table, and he was like, yeah, what I would do, my strategy is that I would look at all the stocks at the end of the day, and then I would be like, oh, well, that stock is low, and like I would buy it the end of the day, and then he would wake up and then hope that it went up that day. And like, I mean, and he was like, yeah, my wife is like really pissed off at me because like I've lost a lot of money. And I was like, yeah, that's like a horrible strategy.
She should be pissed off at your strategy.
Yeah. I mean, how, I don't know how anybody would like trade so blindly.